to a brand new show. I'm Miss Kim and I'm so excited that you decided to join me today. Now, since you know my name, I want to know yours. So together on the count of 3, I want you to yell your name as loud as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys did so good with that. But you know what? I bet you can do it even better and even louder. So count with me again, and I want you to yell your name as loud as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was amazing. Thank you for sharing your names with me. Today for our show, we have so many fun things that we're gonna do. But first, I want you to go change into something comfy because we're gonna work our bodies and get moving. Are you ready? Here we go.
Movement time!
We're back. Oh, you all look like you're ready to move. So, for this movement activity, I'm gonna need your help. We're gonna do a countdown movement activity, starting with the number 5 and making our way all the way down to the number 1. All right, so what are some things that we should do for 5? 5 arm circles? You got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, get those shoulders moving. All right, what should we do 4 of? 4 neck rolls? I love it. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that felt amazing. Now we're down to the number 3. Run in place for 3 seconds. You bet. Here we go. Get those arms ready. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, now 2. What do you think we should do for 2? 2 body wiggles. Oh, all right, here we go. 1 and 2. Oh, you guys are so silly. And now for number 1, let's hear it. Oh, I love that idea. Let's do 1 big silly face. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, your silly faces were so cool. Thank you for joining me for movement. Now, on to the arts and crafts.
It's time for crafts!
You made it back! And I'm so glad because it is time for one of my favorite things to do. It's craft time. Miss Kim absolutely loves crafts, and I hope you do too, because I have something special that we're gonna do together today. Now, for this craft, you're gonna need some glue, you're gonna need construction paper, and some leaves from the outside. Now, when I went on my leaf hunt, I collected so many different shapes, sizes, and colors. I have leaves that look like this, some that are green, and some that are even brown. Now you can collect as many leaves as you'd like for this particular project. And if you want to add something extra special, I have some acorns and you can grab some sticks too. Now, what are we gonna do with all these things? I'm glad you asked. So, in this project, we are going to focus on using your creativity. What's creativity? Creativity is when you take things and you use your imagination and make anything your mind tells you to do. So, here's an example. I want you to look at this picture and tell me what you think you see. What'd you guess? Oh, that's so perfect. Here's another one. Tell me what you see. I was thinking the exact same thing. Let's see one more. Now, before we get started, I want you to take 5 seconds and use your imagination and think about what you'd like to make with your leaves. Are you ready? Close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you get it? Perfect! Let's get started.
It's time for crafts.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, with my glue, try not to use too much glue because you don't want it to be too messy. What I like to say, 1 dot, not a lot, and that's just enough for me. So for my leaf craft, I think I might do a leaf woman. So I'm gonna start off with something that looks like a head. This one looks like a head to me, so I'm gonna start off with this one and put it at the top of my paper. I'll put just a few dots on here. And if you need a little bit more glue to make sure your leaf stays down, that's okay. Just make sure not to give too much. And I'll put one more here in the middle. Perfect. All right, so I'll put that here. Also, a lot of the leaves that you collect might have some stems at the end, and it's fine if you want to take this off. I think I might take my stem off of my leaf here. There we go. All right, now glue takes a little time to dry, so don't get discouraged if your leaf is not pressing down as soon as you put it there. Just give it a little time for it to dry. All right, next for my body, I'm going to choose, let's see. This one looks pretty long and it kind of looks like it has legs on there. So I'm gonna use this piece for my body. Kind of looks like she has on a dress. This leaf woman is going to look great. All right, now my leaf woman needs some arms. And I want them to kind of be around the same size. So I'm gonna pick 2 leaves that look like they're similar in size. Let's see here. Now you might have a lot of leaves that you can choose from, and you can use any shape that you wanna leave. But these 2 look perfect. So I'm gonna take some glue, put it on the back here, glue it right down, and then do the other side. Perfect. All right, now remember how we talked about using our imagination? This is where you can get really creative in what you decide to add. So for my leaf woman, I think I want to give her a little hair. So I'm just gonna add a few leaves around her head that make it look like she has some hair. And you're welcome to add as many details to your leaf picture as you would like. And right there. And then I think I'll do one more. I love how all these leaves have different shapes and they have different colors and all different sizes too. All right, now for the finishing touch, I'm gonna add some acorns for some eyes. So I have these small acorns, and you might have different sizes in your backyard, but I'm gonna add one right here and one more right there. Looks a little lopsided, but that's okay. All right, and those should dry if you give it a little time just to sit. Now, while we were creating, I saw you all doing some amazing things. So, I want to see what they look like, and I'm sure plenty of other people want to see what they look like too. So, when you're done, have your mom or your dad or whoever take a picture and send it to heymisskim1@gmail.com. Right here. Send it to me so I can see your creativity. For this next part, I'm gonna need your help. So, this is a segment especially important for you and your parents. So, if parents are in the room, great, I'm glad you're here. But if your parent is not here, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to go and find them and bring them back right here. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
And now a minute for our parents.
Hey parents, and thank you so much for joining me. This segment is going to be especially for you. Now to your students, I'm Hey Miss Kim. But outside of that, I'm a parent too. And I understand the struggles that we have gone through this year alone. We've had to become so many other different roles, all while trying to maintain our mental peace and our physical health. So, each week, in addition to joining your kids with the activities, the exercises, and enjoying a good book with them, I want you to join me too for a minute with parents to encourage you to keep going. Thank you for being the parents that you are, because without you, we wouldn't have the amazing students that we do. And that's a minute with parents. Thank you so much for joining me this week, friends. You all were a blast. Did you have a good time? I know I had a good time. I want you to come back every week and join me at the same place, same time, because we have so many other fun things that we're gonna do together. So with that being said, I want you to have a wonderful